Welcome back to WCS Korea's Challenger League. I'm Wolf. With me is Caldor. We had one Protoss versus Protoss, and Crater was not able to take a single map. We're going to take a look at where he's going in the brackets before we get into our second PvP here.
Yeah, PvP number 2 going to be Pigbaby, but here is Crater, of course, a hero who is going up against the winner of First versus Hurricane.
Yeah.
Going from one Protoss versus Protoss into another.
Exactly. It's just, I mean, to be quite frank, there's just a ton of Protosses right now in the Challenger League.
Yeah.
Protoss is doing really well, and, you know, I feel like for how Hero played in that series, he plays another Protoss, he should do okay. Now, Pigbaby here versus Sora, I feel like everybody is right in the hype for Sora right now, and I'm one of them. You know, I feel like actually Sora could be one of the best players in the world. He's definitely got so much potential, and I want to see him in the Premier League. I want to see how he does that.
He would also be the third CJ Entus player to qualify today if he is able to take this out. So far, CJ Entus today is doing really, really well. But the one thing that is also true about Sora is that if he has a weakness, it might be the Protoss versus Protoss. We're going to talk about this just in a second. Going into the first game, Sora versus Pigbaby at the WCS Challenger League Korea. Colin Wolf. Starting to the bottom right of Whirlwind, we have our CJ Entus player. It is
CJ Entus Sora.
An incredible run in the WCG qualifier, brought in a lot of fans and to the attention of like thousands. Then he had a really good run in the qualifier too. He's now in the second round of the Challenger League, and he is going up against the Protoss player. To the bottom left of Whirlwind, we have
Jin Air Green Wings Pigbaby.
Pigbaby.
Pigbaby in this matchup in particular has 8 wins and 4 losses offline, counting the maps here, 66% win ratio. And the interesting thing is that Sora won most of his games in the runs that he had against either Terran players or Zerg. Especially against Zerg, he is so dominant, it is insane. Against Protoss, on the other hand, he lost to Parting. That was the final of the WCG South Korea qualifier, where he didn't take a single map against Parting. And he struggled against Madball in the qualifier for the Challenger League. He won the match, the best of 3, with a 2-1. But I actually broadcasted the games. If you want to check up on those matches, then you can go to YouTube to the channel WCS. They have been uploaded recently, so there is another Protoss versus Protoss where Sora played. And he struggled a little bit in those games. Madball didn't make it easy for him, so we don't know much more than that about Sora in the mirror matchup, but he has to prove himself here.
Yeah, he really does, and Pigbaby is usually like out of control. Some builds we've seen him do. He does crazy all-ins sometimes. He does really weird proxies. Obviously, Whirlwind's not the map to proxy on, but if he went DTs here, I would not be surprised. If he went for even a 4-gate, which is not even ever used in this matchup anymore, I would still not be surprised. And I feel like if Sora wins game 1, then he can feel like, okay, I can relax, because Pigbaby might do something crazy and get away with it one time, but I'm not going to let him get away with it twice. So I'm sure Sora has also studied Pigbaby. He's heard about Pigbaby, or all his teammates have told him about Pigbaby. And so for him, he's got to just be thinking, okay, I kind of know what to expect. We have a double gate from Pigbaby, so being aggressive right away.
You know, the funny thing about Sora is really like how crazily good he plays. Like all of his recent wins, except for the one for Madball, were all 2-0s. Like every single one of them. The only match where he didn't 2-0 was against Madball, where he lost the map, and he lost to Parting in the WCG South Korea qualifier. If you ignore those two, then he has 10 consecutive wins in best of 3s, which is like insanity. And he took all of them without dropping a map.
Yeah.
Sora is a player that really makes waves right now, and I really just hope that he can deal with this. Like, there's a lot of hype, and that puts pressure on you, and he knows about it, of course. He knows about the foreign fans that are really standing behind him. In Korea, it's also one of the players that is gathering a lot of fans here, and that pressures you at some point. If he's able to deal with this, then he will be definitely a great player, but mindset is so important in Starcraft 2 and just in any competition, and we see a lot of players crumble under the pressure, so Sora has to prove now that he can really go all the way.
You know, Sora is actually playing a great build here, and he's not concerned about that stalker, not in the slightest, not with his stalker coming out, but he goes for very, very fast Nexus. I mean, no sentries, just one stalker Nexus, and he's adding 3 gateways, so that's going to be preparing him for any additional pressure that he faces. And actually, the pressure that Pigbaby is putting on here is going to be easily shut down and he has such a fast Nexus with this. The Stargate, though, is something that he does not yet know about. And, oh, he's got to pull back that Stalker. He's going to lose it. He's definitely going to lose it.
Alright, that was a bit of a mistake here. Loses the Stalker, and now we have all of those units just going into the main base. One of them already dead. Here comes some other ship core for Pigbaby. Pigbaby going to town here. On the other hand, what about the next wave of Stalkers? There comes the warp in already. Not all of the warp gates are done just yet. He's starting to take them out. Stalker is now kind of trapped in the main base. Nice micro here on the Stalker on the low ground. Bringing him in once again. Another round of warp. It's already happening. He's trying to go for the Mothership Core. Mothership Core turning around, trying to take down the Stalker. Once again the micro. Sora moving it back. Recall. And 3 Stalkers, killing only 2.
Yeah, that was a much better trade for Sora, I feel. It looked scary, though. There was a bit of tension there where it looked like he might actually get more damage done. The counterattack is on with all the 4 gateways he has, plus the Stalkers he warped in earlier. He has a massive attack coming down the pipe. That forward pylon is up as well. That Void Ray is not for attacking. That is a defensive Void Ray because he knows, he saw the gates. He knows what's coming up next. He's got to defend his Nexus. That's why he has the sentries on the high ground as well. He's getting ready to defend.
The Oracle is moving in on the other hand. He doesn't know about this. And the Oracle can take down a lot of Harvesters here. But the problem really being that we have so many units now for Sora moving in. He needs another warping rod. There comes the failed force field. And that's going to be a problem. High ground vision is granted, of course, here. And at this point, if he gets with more units into the main base, he could try to snipe those sentries. And that's what he's attempting to do.
Now, this Void Ray is looking awkward, not getting anything done here. The Oracle out of energy. And then not microed at all. You know, he's microing the Oracle when he needs to be microing. Oh my god, he's going to lose the Void Ray. He needs to pull it back. What is he doing?
My god, Pigbaby with a mistake here in this micro, and the pylon already building on the high ground for Sora. He has another warp in point in his opponent's main base. That base at the bottom is not even cancelled, and why would he? But Sora doesn't even care about it. He knows that he has just won the game potentially.
He has won the game, man. This is... honestly, it's one of the sloppiest processes I've ever seen. Pigbaby really botching this one. The Void Ray comes out, it's going to die almost instantly. All the probes not only there
Great play by Sora, and GG. Pigbaby a little bit overwhelmed here. Slight mistake at the unit control. Couldn't deal with the multitasking.
Yeah, he's microing his Oracle when he needs to be microing his sentries. He's microing his sentries when he needs to be microing his Oracle. Misses force fields left and right.
He missed the force field and allowed one of the Stalkers to just go into the high ground. Then the probe gets onto the high ground too and places that pylon down. The Void Ray is sniped by Sora. Pigbaby overstanding it a little bit. Void Ray was really what he needed. He needed a little bit of ground support for the Void Ray and save it for later, but then he loses it. Coach really happy, of course, with Sora here. So far, so good. One more to go for the CJ Entus Protoss.
That Sora just seems unbeatable right now. And it's like every time I watch him play or I hear about him, everyone's like, yeah, did you see how bad Sora crushed that guy? Did you hear about that? You know, everybody's talking about this guy. And I'm excited. In my mind, I'm looking at this and I feel like he's already like won the series with how well he played in game number 1. Pigbaby with that really aggressive start on World when he walked across the map, good micro there, looked strong, and then suddenly like everything fell apart like a house of cards.
What really blows me away when I watch Sora's games is his micro. I mean, the Stalker micro in the main base when he had first defended against the initial 3 Stalkers that walked up into his base, that was incredible. Every single time he moves the Stalker back, the Stalker's on 5 hit points, he gathers a little bit of energy, moves in again, saves it before the Mothership gets in. That was just so well done, didn't lose it here. And the micro alone, the unit control that he showed us, not only in this fight, but then later on as well, that is what gives him such a massive edge over a huge amount of opponents.
Yeah. Belcher Vestige, a much smaller map, and I wonder if we're going to see Pigbaby go for some aggression like we saw in game 1 just because of it.
Second round of the Challenger League, boys. We are going into game number 2 here in our PvP. Sora up against Pigbaby at the WCS Challenger League.